Good evening, welcome to Tales of Myth and Mayhem. I'm Mark, I'm your storyteller for this evening. We are playing, I hope everyone can hear me, because if you can, I'm going to fucking cry. We are playing Slay Industries. This is a short interlude where we take a wee break from Die. The scenario, whatever's called, Over the Sector Wall. None of these people, except Michelle, I think, have played the game before, so everyone will be learning. And yeah, we'll just say hello. Then we'll say who won the copies of Die. And yeah, then we'll get started. So, Patrick, who are you playing?
I'm playing Paul.
No, you're not.
No, I'm playing. We had a nice system. Come on, dude. I'm playing. I'm playing Tom McDay, and he's a bit of a character. Just likes to ask questions and get answers, and I don't know what's going on. I'm actually scared now about how little I know. I do not know what motivation it is. I'm going through some shit and now I'm here. But one thing I do want to point out is evolution sucks. Not because I don't believe it or anything like that, but because unicorns don't exist, but giraffes do. Explain that to me.
Because the unicorns killed each other.
Yeah, but it's just a horse with a horn. Not something with a 12-foot neck.
Think about when that horse is being born. Right?
Okay.
What that horn would do.
Well, they wouldn't have that large of a horn as they're born.
Yeah, but the horn is very pointed, it's sharp, and it spirals straight up. It's not like a rhino's horn, whatever.
Well, it might actually just slowly grow over time.
I think it's just a stump, to begin with.
No.
Actually, fuck Slay. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, okay.
This is more interesting, actually.
This is more interesting. I think we're on to something here.
It's better than my overlay. I'm just looking at it, and it is a pile of shit. I should have made Tim do one. I need to turn myself up according to Tim because he knows. Because my fucking mic's turned down to 80 or something. Is that better, Tim? Because now I hopefully won't be so quiet. Well, Ash dances.
And with that, I pass over to Thea.
Yes, hello. I also know really nothing about this game, but it's going to be exciting to figure out stuff. I'm going to be playing Brittle, a human who's down on her luck, but probably maybe has a chance now to get some funds and some up in the system. She's a scout, handy with a rifle, can get around places, but she is also extremely frail, thus her nickname. So she's going to need some protecting. And speaking of people that are going to protect her, what do you say, Ashleigh?
Yes, so I am playing Backlow, the name for which may or may not be derived from one of my many medications. And I am a frother, which is like a big, angry ginger person, essentially. Who used to be human, and they probably aren't anymore. But literally big, I'm the heavy of the group, I've got the fanciest weapons and everything, and I am also exceedingly cool, according to one of my stats. Yes, fun times. I've also not played this before. I did read through the big kind of info dump you get at the very start of the book, and then promptly forgot it all. So on that, I'll pass to Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm playing Delilah Bacon, a big talking bird who likes three things: biology, chemistry, and sex.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Oh, she's also a massive pacifist and has no weapons, no ability to fight whatsoever except for a giant shield.
That's all right, birdie. I've got us covered.
That has to count as at least some form of hate crime there, Ash.
Yeah, sorry.
So you're Backlow.
Yes.
I do. By the way, Ash, I do like your accent. Most people can't pull it off. You pull it off.
Thank you.
Very well.
I like it.
I was wondering about just doing that as the accent, but I didn't want to offend our two Celts. So But yeah, so Backlow, which is like one of the things I take is baclofen. So I just put an extra C in there and thought, yeah, Backlow. Great, let's go with that.
Correct.
Well, Backlow, Tam, and Brittle.
My like, this is the first game I ever played when I was like 13, and my character was called Fury. So no one's gonna, no one minds about the name.
I like the way
This was
everyone's
the first game we
Fury.
played together. Well,
Brittle.
That's true as well.
Baculo, Delilah, Tam,
All right, Tom.
which might be the name of two characters from Still Game that I smacked together.
So before we move on, as to the competition or the giveaway for the copies of Die, Dice Goblin won one from YouTube, and we gave away another two more to Maitre and Old Man Logan, who is in Vampire, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations, three of you. I'll get your email addresses and get you the PDF sent. All right, thank you. So, everyone ready? Am I ready?
No.
Do I know what I'm doing? Do I? No, I have no idea. Never.
I think I'm ready.
Brace yourself. Okay, right, Tim. Full sentences. Mark your sound compared to everyone else's. Not as loud. Fuck you, man. I've already got myself up at 130%. Not fuck you, and fuck the sound thing. Well, this is going to be so great if anyone ever decides to watch this. So interesting. I know, ignore me. I talk too much shit.
Well, audio seems to be like the curse.
It is, yeah. It's also, I mean, sometimes I lean back or whatever, but also I thought I had it all sorted, and obviously I don't. So maybe I'll need to invest in a better mic at some point. Christmas is coming. And my birthday.
Maybe that's our trait as a team, just
Yes.
audio issues. That's
Just
what we
audio
all
issues.
put on the
All
character
fucking way.
sheet.
Yeah, oh, that'd be great. Right. So anyway, you're all just out of Many, which is the training facility for Slay operatives. You probably met not long before you all graduated. You created your squad, the wonderfully named Piss Poor Performance. You all share an apartment in downtown. It's very cramped. There's only 2 bedrooms. The kitchen takes up half of the living room. The toilet is just about always blocked. But it's not very far from the BPN hall. First day.
The VPN what?
The BPN hall. That's where it's like, basically it's the job centre. But you actually get a job there every day. Or whenever you go. You head out this first morning as a crew, as a squad, all ready to get going. You approach this massive concrete building, like something like a Cumbernauld. Just massive grey concrete, windows dotted over the place. You're out up and early, about 8 in the morning, thinking, okay, we'll get in there, get something good, and get to work. Audio issues would be a good team name. It's raining. It's always raining in Marc. Even though you're down in one of the, so a layer below, so technically you're underground, the rain's still coming down as it gets filtered through the streets from uptown. Downtown and below you, it will keep going on and on and on. Getting filtered through, going through sewers, passing on all the people all the way down. The big double doors you used to get at school, like the red ones, and they had the hinges. Just about every school had them. You get the glass and the like the wire in it. A couple of them as you enter, and the stink hits you. There's got to be at least 500 people crammed into this wee room. There's some seats along the side, some of which are broken, some of which are occupied. People are jostling together. There's several bits that are separated for people to walk through. You take a number as you come in. As I say, 8 in the morning, and the number is 643.
When do they open?
8 in the morning.
8 in the morning.
Okay.
All of these people in front of you, and just there's a low grumble all the way through. As soon as you get in there, you start to feel it just it's getting to be too much already, and it's going to be a wait. You see other frothers, you see advanced carrying, you see stormers all getting twitchy, all looking at each other, weapons get fingered and stroked. I mean, that sounds bad, but yeah. Every so often, very big stormer will come on and hit someone's hand to get them to put their weapon away. Seems to be doing the security. As you're waiting, well, first of all, why don't you introduce yourselves as you come into the BPN hall?
Introduce ourselves to whom?
To us. What do you look like as you enter? Cinematic entrance, camera, you fling open the doors, cameras full on. What do the four of you look like as you enter?
Who's going first?
Right. Tom walks in. And if it was a film, it would start at his feet and sort of pan up and around in a circle as he lights a cigarette, slightly creased rolled cigarette with a match. He's quite, I wouldn't say skinny, lithe, lithe even, yeah, not lithe, lithe. He's about 5'10", 5'11". Looks a bit haggard, actually. Bit sort of like he's obviously done the training and work, but at the same time, bit of drink, bit of the drugs has made him soft around the edges. Very big, balm eyes, like that sort of. But anyone who's paying attention gets the idea that he's actually forcing his eyes to be that wide and mad, This is like his hard man look.
Play a frother, didn't I?
This is like his hard man. This is like his hard. Wee ball bags running around here. Sandy. Oh, sorry. Sort of sandy blonde, sandy blondish brown hair. That sort of color. Cut, sort of buzz cut almost with stubble and a door knocker beard and mustache. Wearing this last decade's favourite raincoat.
Couple of holes in it from when the rain got a little bit too acidic.
Yeah. But discoloured at the edges. Where it's been grey, it's gone white now.
What about you, Brittle?
So Brittle is quite short, a human. She looks like she's been through the ringer and then some. There's just something about her appearance that makes her look extremely tired. Her eyes are always kind of half droopy, and she's got like saggy skin all over. She has a mask that she wears over like this, so it's not really possible to see her mouth or her nose. That is connected to the back with some wires and some various tubes that go into her mouth and back there to a big backpack with a tank behind it.
Which basically just gives her Sultanol.
Sorry?
Which basically just gives her Sultanol.
Yeah.
Asthma.
Yeah. She wears really just tones of grey. She has a hood on all the time. Really matted but dark hair that falls down behind her that looks permanently greasy and permanently filthy. She's I don't know, are weapons allowed here? But she's probably having her weapon with her if it's allowed. If not, then
yeah, as long as you don't try to shoot anyone, no
yeah,
shit.
She has a huge sniper rifle that is much probably bigger than her, really, that she carries with her all the time as well.
Very
yeah,
cool.
that's her.
Back though.
So So Backlaw is very tall. She kind of towers over, most of the other people in the queue, except for other frothers. She is easily 6'9", 6'10", so she's like a good head taller than most of the other people here.
Except the Stormers.
Except the Stormers. And so she's kind of added to this effect of, surety and bigness by wearing big sort of heavy boots with like thick soles, like New Rocks sort of thing. The clothing also suggests a kind of capacious bigness to it, like she's wearing essentially what genuinely are combat pants, and they do have pockets that are just full of I want to say full of random bits of crap, but it all has a purpose, I think, like, little knives maybe. I don't know, I hadn't really thought about it that much. And she's got her armor on, and there's a facial component to the armor which is just kind of hung under her neck. So, she's not going to put the bit over the bottom half of her face when she's not actively in combat. She's got her sword on her back and her arm in a sling over her chest, so she's not actively holding the rifle, but it's ready at a moment's notice sort of thing. She's decided to go for full intimidation and has blackened around her eyes, so it looks like she's just spread a load of soot, essentially, well into her eyes and coming out in like sort of star sort of shape comparison. Star shapes, basically, and the hair is this kind of matted mop of ginger that runs most of the way down her back and over one shoulder. And she's doing her best to look intimidating, but quite a lot of the other frothers and other non-human races are doing just a good job as she is. So
no,
yeah.
I think it's just the frothers and the Stormers. Everyone else, I think even Shacktars and stuff are fairly, human normal, but frothers and Stormers
they're the big ones.
They are the big ones. I mean, you get small frothers as well. But aye, you definitely stand out, and you get some nods as you come in from other frothers. You get people sizing you up. Obviously look like they want to give you a fight. You get ones that are sitting there biting their nails and just feet tapping away as they're waiting their turn. And last but not least, the latest entry into the Bacon genealogy, Delilah.
So Delilah walks in. She's about 5'11". She's a very tall, thin bird person. And I just realised that I've absolutely made a character. There's one for the furries out there. Enjoy. She is the most stunning bird person that has ever lived. She's very colourful. Her feathers are blue. Her eyes are green. And she is wearing standard shitty body blocker armour and holding a shield. But she's bought these things to protect herself. But she was horrified at how dull they were, so she has painted them sort of in the style of Van Gogh. Lots of bright colours, lots of vague expressionism stuff going on, just all the colours of the rainbow. So she naturally attracts attention. But she is she looks very happy. She's got a big grin on her face. She's she's looking on being like, ooh, isn't this fascinating? Everything's new to her because she's new to the planet and new to the worlds of wonder or whatever this area is called. What was it called? The world of progress.
Yes.
That's it. She's astonished by everything, but she's not going to let things go when it comes to her appearance.
Definitely not. And you do see some other Neophyte scattered throughout, not as many as the other races maybe, but you do see a few, and you also might get a nod or a twitch of the beak, or see some feathers ruffle if it's someone that you know that likes you or doesn't like you. And you all come in, you get your number, and you're waiting. And from where you are, you can see 4 clocks. Each one of them is set to a slightly different time. 2 of them are analog, 2 are digital. And one of the analog ones, they both make loud ticks, and one is a good 15 or 16 seconds behind the other. It's just the whole time, you see the minutes change on the digital, and then maybe 20 seconds later on the next one, and time doesn't seem to pass. It's like watching a pop boil. About 4 hours in, someone bumps into you, Delilah. And looks down and you see another Neophron. Fairly tall. Armour is not quite the best Neophron armour you can get, but it's definitely a step up from Body Blocker. It's you.
Oh, hello.
Yes, Delilah. I knew you'd be getting out of many soon.
I'm sorry. I don't appear to know you. You appear to know me, but I don't appear to know you. What's your name?
He looks at you. Stares as if he's staring daggers into you. I will not dignify that with an answer. And shakes his head and moves out. Completely ignores you. His squad coming behind him. They're all wearing armour that is fairly decent, but all the same sort of colours, as if they're a proper squad. You can see engraved on it, P3.
What a strange fellow. Did you know that guy?
No.
Time carries on. What are you doing to pass the time while you wait?
Picking my fingernails clean with a very sharp knife.
And cleaning my rifle.
Playing the most painful version of I Spy, but based on person's character traits. Like, I Spy was my little eye, someone who's definitely regretting getting an over-the-clothes hand job from his cousin.
Ooh, it's that guy! It's that guy over there!
Give
Yeah,
me
that's
a
him.
cool roll, please, with a difficulty of... difficulty of 10. Let's see.
How do I actually roll in this? I've got my character sheet open, just trying to find the
Put down.
nice thing.
Well, no, what you would do is just roll 1d10
Oh, okay.
and add your cool bonus to it.
Okay, right, that's 1d10 plus 2, 5, 6. Yeah, 7.
7. Who's the person you said that about? The one that got the...
It's just some random person, probably about 100 people ahead of us in the queue.
That person's wearing a helmet, and you see some light blink on the side of it. His head turns, stares towards you.
I see grinning.
See LED lights spin across the visor of it. And he touches his friend's shoulder. Turns, also wearing one of these helmets. He puts a finger to the side. And you think he might have taken a photograph. Not quite sure. Time goes on. It's about 4 o'clock now. You get to the window. There, your number gets called. Push your way through. It seems like there's just as many people here now as there was at 8 o'clock. Sitting on the other side of the window is one of the strangest looking advanced carrion any of you have ever seen. You would have seen some in many, but it's a fairly squat, muscly creature with it's kind of like a ram skull for a face, but it has a grey wig on, like the like from Monsters Inc. The women that's behind the counter there.
Yeah.
Hair like hers. It's got glasses on like Dame Edna. The things going round sitting at the edge of it. Squad name.
We are Piss Poor Performance. And
I
my
see.
name is Dr. Delilah Bacon. What's your name?
Phyllis.
Phyllis, lovely to meet you, Phyllis. I was wondering if you'd be able to get us a wonderful job. A job that would have lots and lots of credits with not much effort. Could you help us out?
No.
I see.
You hear the clicking as our fingers aren't made for what you call it, a keyboard. And got a white one for you. Stolen medical equipment. Sound good?
Who's done the thieving?
That's your job, innit?
Well, just in case you had any intel that would help us in retrieving said medical equipment.
You hear the dot matrix printer printing it out for you. 100 credits per op. 0.2 SEL increase. You interested?
I think we are, Phyllis. I think we are. And I would like to try, because the language of these people is Gristle, right?
Yes.
I would like to try and say thank you in Gristle.
Give me a roll. This is fairly simple though, so difficulty of 7. Or wait a minute, do you have points in it?
I do.
How many?
1.
You can say thank you. That'll be fine. Unless you really want to roll, in which case do so.
I do. What's the target number?
7. Because it's quite difficult for you to enunciate through your beak.
Success dice modifier 0. Skill dice modifier 0.
There you go. So that is a very good success. So you say it, not just, you don't just croak it out, you actually manage to say it. And you see her kind of perk up the glasses, she takes a hand, puts it up, and says something very quickly back. You don't quite catch. Here's something about 25 credits. And he says, sign here.
All right, team, let's sign.
No, just you.
Okay, just me. All right.
Not enough room for everyone.
I do the most elaborate and ridiculously ornate signature anyone has ever seen.
Now, as you sign it, you see that it doesn't say 100 per op. It says 125 per op.
Oh, Phyllis, you darling. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you.
If Advanced Carrying could blush, it would blush. See you next time, Delilah.
Oh, I look forward to it, Phyllis. Looking forward to it. I turn to everyone and say, see, a bit of politeness, and you can get all sorts in Mort City.
As you do that, someone spits and it goes onto your armour. And they look up. And they beep you in. Those go,
Bless you.
fuck out
Bless
of
you,
here.
sir.
Right, come on, let's get the fuck out of here before someone fucking goes at us.
Agreed.
Aye. Lights another cig. Walks and follows you.
So looking at the BPN, let's get some more details for you. Down in sector, level 2, sector 236. There has been several instances, several reports of several reports of instances where medical my God, I can't speak. Medical equipment has been stolen. The address you're given is one Ted's Testicular Emporium.
Does
That'll
it
be
say
your first
anything
one.
about?
I'm
Does it
sorry.
say anything about what kind of medical equipment?
No.
Or just no?
Just says it's been reported stolen. You have to look into it.
At
Retrieve
one
it if possible.
at-
Apprehend the culprits if possible.
At one testicular emporium.
Ted's Testicular Emporium.
Ted's testicular.
Yes. Gives you an address. It gives you a ticket to take to the vehicle pool. You can get a lift down with some shivers.
What are shivers?
Shivers, you see, as you head towards the pool, are humans wearing some kind of green armour. I mean, you'll know what shivers are. Your characters will know. They are basically the police force
Yeah.
of Mort. They are a step below Slay operatives when it comes to the pecking chain, and sometimes they make that felt. As you approach, you see 3 shivers outside, one clearly marked with the sergeant's patch. You hear some grumbling. Enough of that. Where are you going to, lads?
We require transport to Ted's Testicular Emporium.
You got an address there?
I thought that was the address.
No, level. He looks at it. Level 2.
Level 2, Sector 236.
Right. He looks in. How many? 4 of you? Aye, right, jump in. You hear some of the other shivers start to complain. He goes, shut it. So, that's your first time going out downtown? Or out on a job at least?
Aye.
New ops, are you? He looks at your badges. Sees it says SCL 10. First run?
Aye.
First run.
Aye, he'll be in for a treat. You're a big one. What's your heat when you're coming in?
Thank you.
You get in some fairly massive APC. There's 4 shivers, including the sergeant sitting in it. The driver is sectioned off, so you can't see them. You're sitting along, 2 to each side. You start trundling off through the city. As you go, you can hear things pelting against the side. If you look out the windows, you can see people getting beaten up. You see someone get shot in the face. You see windows being broken. Not all at once. You know, this is over time.
Sergeant, there appears to be a riot going on outside.
That's not a riot, that's a Tuesday.
So to ask, this is what it's fairly like in Mort City.
Nothing to concern you with. You see someone pick up some much bigger than them, throw them at the APC, and you hear a crunch as the APC rolls over it. That'll be a bastard to clean.
I am fairly concerned. Teammates, aren't you concerned?
No, this happens This is just normal.
Yeah, I think this is pretty regular.
Backlaw's just looking out of the window and kind of grunting and occasionally going, and reacting, sometimes with approval at what she's seeing going on outside. Like,
Oh, that looks fun.
Oh, and I'm stuck in here. So, what's the job you're on?
Somebody's been stealing medical equipment.
fetch quest.
Aye. Fetch and
Seems like
carry.
No, it's a white one. That's investigation. Haha. You'll be down there for a while then. We'll wait about an hour. If it's taking it longer than that, you can there's a phone box just across the road for Ted's.
Are you familiar?
I
with,
did Jimmy's testicle piercing. I think that was before the divorce though.
Is Jimmy part of your crew?
Jimmy waves over at you. One of his mates hits him.
Hello, Jimmy. I'm Dr. Delilah Bacon. I was wondering if I could talk to you about your testicle.
Oh, aye, God, you want to see it?
Oh, yes, please.
He starts getting his arm out. Jimmy, sit your ass down. You can show after. Show one of the pictures. Go, okay. He takes a picture out and you can see that one testicle's got a full bar through it. Don't see the penis out now, so there's no things. He's just showing you the actual through the ball bag testicle has been pierced. He's like, really proud of it.
That is so intricate.
Really good work. So craftsmanship. It's a shame they got divorced.
Who got divorced?
Oh, Ted and his husband.
I see. Tell me about Ted's ex-husband.
Oh, Tam. Sorry, it's another Tam.
Cam,
Aye,
you said his name.
Tam, aye.
Tam.
Didn't know that one because he looks at your name. Really McDade, that's not their name. Aye, there's a messy divorce. What Ted got out of it was the boss. Tam get the rest of the body.
Wait. I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
We're almost there. Time to shut up, in case there's anyone waiting about.
Wait, this is not the time to shut up. I have so many questions about what this gentleman just said.
BBC tunnels to a close. You went down through tunnels, which I should probably have described. As I said, you went through a lot of the town. Looked very different as you went through the places that were completely run down. Others that looked not affluent, but as if they were well lived in. Yeah. And you arrive, you're let out into the corner of the street, and you see big orange lights, Ted's Testicular Emporium. Buy one, get one free. Waiting at the door is a man, human man, fairly short, white, mustache dripping all the way down. You're the slops, yeah? I mean, operatives. Come in.
And you're Ted?
Yeah, Ted of Ted's Testicular Emporium. Formerly of Ted and Tam's bodily warehouse, but he sniffs. Bastard took everything. Everything
And
but
he
the
left
boss.
you with the balls.
I asked for the labia as well, and the judge said no. It's just... only get the testicles. But anyway, you're here about the thefts.
Aye.
Come in. This place is fairly cramped. The couch has seen better days, got tears in it, some black tape covering them up. It's kind of a red leather sort of thing. You can see there is various designs of tattoos that seem to be all for the ball sack. You do see tattoos of testicles on other bits of the body. I mean, see, you should notice in them, say, yeah, I did get that. If you want a tattoo of a testicle anywhere in the body, that's me. Tam can't take it, it's mine. Right? But if you want something else on the testicle, I still get it, because testicles are on mine. Just so subject.
As
Any
part
get
of the
testicles?
divorce agreement, you got the right to testicles, whether that is imprinting testicles onto any area of the body or imprinting anything onto a testicle.
Exactly.
What if I want a picture of a testicle on my testicle?
Oh, I've done that one before. It's a tricky one. Because you don't want it to blend too much, otherwise it looks like you've not done any work.
Right?
You got the testicles. I mean, don't need yours.
Other than the ones on my nightstand, no.
Right. If you bring them in, I'll give you a good deal. But down to business.
Can you do one of me dad's on mine?
Shouldn't be a problem. Can your dad come in?
No.
Do you have his testicles?
Yeah.
Grant. He's bringing in.
Grant!
What about you in your front? Do your people have testicles?
Well, the males of our species have internalized testiculi. I think that's what the nearest equivalent to testicles anyway, are internal. But this is, I mean, you don't need to get into the genitals of my species because Michelle doesn't know anything about neoprene genitals. So let's please not go into detail.
Neither does Marc's.
Well, Michelle will have to make something up.
Can we just move on to the business, please?
Yes,
women
Ripple,
after my
thank
own
you,
heart.
yes.
Like you've got some testicles kicking about somewhere. I mean, I could do with the business. The points over the road and you see a big flashing light. Tam's Bodily Emporium.
Ah.
Bastard. Anyway, I'm sure it's that cunt that stole my equipment. Come through here and he takes you through. It's a fairly sterile room. There's a couple of different styles. He's one they've got, the stirrups at a gynaecology, something putting the legs up. There's other ones where it's just sitting there, lying down. There are several kind of robotic-looking things. Most of them seem in ill repair. There's no what you call it, customers there at the moment.
This seems like it's actually in really good condition.
Well, it is. It's maybe the best in town. Here, let me show you a picture. See this? This is. I meant to write down loads of names and I fucking forgot. This is Jing's Hingenbar, right? That was one I wrote down, but I couldn't find it. Jing's Hingenbar. One of the best serial killers there was. And look at that. That testicle right there. It's got a picture of a unicorn on it. It's really small. Right? He brings out a spyglass. Have a look. I did that work. He was on Third Eye News for 3 days straight. They even did a close-up of his testicle when they got him. I have no idea why this game ended up so much with testicles. But yeah. I did the best work. Bastards. Right, so what do you need? Are you going to go arrest that cunt now?
Well, we're going to need some more information. I'll tell you what, why don't you and me go and have a chat while my associates here examine the scene of the crime, as it were?
Sure, you can tell me all about your junk. I'd love to hear about it. Maybe it's not in the contract, and if Tam can't do it, then I could do it. If I can get in there first, maybe I can get exclusive rights. That's a good idea.
I don't know how to answer any of what you've just said, but give me 1 second with my associates, and I'll be right back with you, Ted. Give me 1 minute, thank you.
I'll go get some vodka.
All right, I'll join you for some vodka in a second. That sounds like such a wonderful idea.
Tottles off.
Okay, so what do we all think?
I think he's off his fucking rocker.
Fuck me, looking at the line. You're tall.
Well, we need to get rid of him for a minute so we can have a fucking look.
Aye, Delilah, you keep him busy. Get him to drink that vodka.
That I can do.
In fact, he's probably got no taste buds. You can mix anything you want into it. Hang on.
I'll try and weasel some information out of him with my wily charms.
Does anybody need drugs we can give him? You'd probably take them anyway.
I do have a selection of narcotics that could maybe help in the situation. I'll get the truth out of him. Meanwhile, your skills seem better suited to examining crime scenes, if I read your file correctly. Maybe you could find something in here.
What do you mean read my files? We stayed up all night last Thursday talking about shite. Right,
Yes,
let's have a look at this.
There was a lot of drugs.
He starts
Like a
looking
tremendous
over.
amount. I was thoroughly proud of us all for that night. But yes, I'll go and talk to Ted, and you examine the scene. I'll be back.
So,
yeah.
3 of you are left.
Yeah, Tam begin. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, firstly, I think I'm just going to meet Brittle's eye and, shrug, can you fucking believe this?
I think Rachel just gives back the same kind of tired look and a similar kind of shrug, it's work, without saying anything.
Tam starts looking around the crime scene. Should I roll detect or anything? Or?
Please, yes.
Oh, input value. What?
That would be 10.
All right, and then submit.
Yeah, and then, you need to submit through fucking 10 things. But
Okay.
once you get the difficulty, just okay.
Well, I think Brill would like to know what's missing, exactly.
I got 1 success, if I'm reading this right.
Right, okay, you can roll, okay, let's go over this so that everyone understands. When you roll, right, you roll 1 success dice and a number of skill dice equal to your skill plus 1. Right, so if you've got a 3 in detect, you then roll 4 skill dice. Whether or not you succeed is based on the success die. How well you succeed is based on your skill die.
Okay.
Right. So you get the 1 success. That one has to be over 10. So it was the 10 plus 6. And then for the skill, you rolled, how many? Yeah, you rolled four skill dice and added 6 to each of them, so all of them were also things. So that is an amazing success, a fantastic success. Brittle, you'll need to speak with Ted to find out exactly what was taken.
Mm-hmm.
Tam, you see, as I said, this place is pristine. It's very sterile. There's 3 or 4 different types of beds there. You can see there's still some equipment about. Some of it looks more run down. You notice that the one of the vents closer to the ground, a fairly large vent, not big enough for you, but maybe a smaller person could get in, is missing 2 of the screws. One end seems to be a little bit bent off.
Mm-hmm.
In the corner, you notice some body glitter. And in several places, as you're looking around, including on the bed with the stirrups, you see traces of saliva. You're just like going over this with a fine tooth comb as you do it.
Okay. Bracco, I think it might have been one of yours who did this.
What makes you say that?
Because there's a lot of actually, no, wait. Maybe not. But there's somebody who's definitely... There's a lot of saliva around here. And the thing is, that would make me think somebody like a frother or similar. But... And he walks over to the vent, kneels down. This vent's been open. And the question is, 2 of the screws are missing. And slightly bent. Now here's the thing. How would they use the screws to get in? How would they remove the screws from the inside out, like they're reaching in? Maybe they did it from the outside in.
Inside job.
Aye, probably. Hang on. And is there any way I can sort of pull back on this and open it?
Yeah, you can. No problem.
Tries to open it.
It's not difficult. It sticks for a moment, but then comes down. It's stuck on the one screw that's in tightly than the bottom, but the metal is fairly weak and it bends.
All right, and I'm looking in. Is there anything I can see in there? Or
there's more glitter, but it's very, very small amounts, and more saliva. A very musky smell coming from it as well. And since it was so good, you can see that it doesn't go very far in before it drops off.
right.
Like, it doesn't look like it's going left or right. It looks like it just goes
Going
down.
straight and then stops. Right. Bro, you couldn't get me one of the... See, there's a petri dish or a saucepan or anything there.
I'll try to see if I find anything.
I mean, there's lots of things. There's several containers beside sterilisation fluid that you'd be able to take. Basically anything, you'd be able to find something because for it you can also get cotton buds. Although, to be fair, you'll probably have some of that stuff with your investigation package, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you'll probably have some stuff for collecting evidence with you.
All right, okay. And start basically collecting evidence. Try to get the saliva, if there's even like a cotton bud,
Yeah. No, you've
CSI,
got all the stuff you can get to do that sort of thing, yeah.
Right. Now,
How big is the vent?
It's a bit too big for Tam to push his way through. Bristol, given that you are so small, I mean, the only thing that really bulky on you is your medical equipment, and that's not too bulky. You could probably make your way in with a squeeze.
Yeah, I could. Well, actually, she's wearing a mask. Maybe I can. But does this work? Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do this for a sec.
I can probably get in there.
Okay.
And she'll try to squeeze in.
You can give me, I mean, you don't have the best. But wait a minute, you're small, aren't you? Then you can squeeze in. You're also, said that your character, you didn't get great armor, so that's not bulky at all. Your rifle will need to stay outside though.
Yeah, that's a little bit worrisome, but I trust the rest of the gang to keep my stuff safe.
Don't worry, I'll guard it with your life.
I mean, you better. You have to.
So, Brito, you can give me a detect roll as well, please. Difficulty would be 10, sorry, as well.
Who's making a roll?
You.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said a different name. Try number 10?
Difficulty 10, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 1 success, 2 on the skill.
As you make it further in, so much further than Tam was able to make it, you see not just glitter, but there's little, you're not sure if it's bristles or something from a brush, or maybe some kind of hair, but not human hair.
Interesting. Can I pick it up and contain it somewhere?
Yeah. Tam would have given you something to get it.
Okay.
So about 5 meters in total till you go forward, and then the shaft drops down sharply. There's a fan facing across from you. The shaft is down, and you can see just as your torch glints over it, maybe little bits of the glitter down the tunnel or down the shaft.
Is there anything I can drop down there to measure the distance?
I don't think so.
What if it's just something that I can, toss just to hear, try to...
Okay, give me another
Gouge.
detect roll then. We'll say difficulty of 6. 7, sorry.
7?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Same, yeah.
It falls for a good 4 seconds. So it's far down.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
When you hear it makes a very soft splashing sound.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, she'll satisfied and she'll crawl back to the others.
Backflow, what are you doing?
Like, a couple of things. She's, keeping an eye on the doors just out of habit, really. But she's also, that thing where you just kind of have to wait around in a room with lots of stuff in it, and you're going to you're just reading what's on all the shelves and then picking it up and fiddling with it and then accidentally breaking it and putting it back hopefully without anybody realizing anything's gone wrong. She's doing that, basically. She's a little bit antsy, let's say, because she's recognizing that this moment is not really conducive to her skill set.
Then I would like you to also give me a detect, please, with a difficulty of 10.
Oof. This will be fun. Okay. And
Yeah,
by fun I mean catastrophic. Okay.
It's not hitting someone with a hammer, you'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll be right. So difficulty 10. No success.
That's a shame. And what was your skill? You've got 1 in it, I take it.
Sorry, let me double check, but I think yes, just 1.
Right, now what you can do here, if you want, and we'll say that after today, after this session, your luck will regenerate, just so you can see what you want to use it. We've also bonuses left over from die, which can be used, and we use them like luck. Luck can be spent after a roll to either add 1 point to the success die, per point of luck spent to re-roll the success die, or to re-roll one or all of your skill dice. Right.
Okay.
So if you wanted to, wait a minute, what was the? You were on. Bum, bum, bum. No, hold on.
My current luck is 3, if that helps.
Your current luck is 3, but you only got 6 in total, so you need 4. So you would either need to re-roll the. You could spend 1 luck and re-roll the success die.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah, and your luck will regenerate for the next session, just so you're not wasting it. It's just to
Awesome.
get an idea of the.
I'm just gonna roll the d10.
There's a re-roll success there. You can click on.
Oh yes, so there is. No.
What did I get? How the fuck? Wait a minute, that didn't give you the proper bonus to it though. So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay.
I don't know why it says a 0, so that was a success.
Okay. Awesome. So
You're
what am I
picking these things up.
detecting?
And you notice a lot of them don't have head written on, so they've got like labels and things, and a lot of them don't have head on it, they've got Tam written on it. Some of it's like kind of scraped off labels, but you can easily see that it's meant to be Tam's bodily emporium and not Ted's testicular emporium.
I see.
And this is on quite a few of the things, especially the broken things. Because you're walking around, this takes quite a while while they're doing all this, they're searching through, so you're going over and you're really picking up everything. And so you got the success on the success dice, and 2 means it's a good success. 1 is just, if you get one skill success, it's just, nothing special happens. 2 is then a little bit better, and going up to like when it's 4 success, 4 or more, then it's critical.
Mm-hmm.
But you notice this quite a lot. There's definitely, the majority do say Ted, but there's quite a lot that have got the ex-husband's name on them.
Okay. So it looks like, if anything, the thievery might have been the other way around.
Maybe he's aye, maybe he's not.
Potentially, yeah. Well, I will walk back over and, impart this information by saying, look, a lot of these boxes have got Ted written on them, not Tam. Or the other way around.
No. The other one. You do this as Brittle's just scooting into this wee shaft. Tam, Brittle, back low, Delilah. So, the wee man has got is taking you into the kitchen. It's up a small flight of stairs. It's not dirty, but it's very untidy. The dishes get done, but they're kind of left there drying for the most part. And you can see they've been piled on and piled on. He seems to have an insane amount of dishes.
Have you just had a party?
Good? No. Would you like to have a party? We can get discounts for everyone who comes.
I'm afraid work must become before pleasure, my good friend Ted. So first thing, what specifically was taken?
Huh? And he's getting the glasses down, and he's got the bottle out. Here, have an extra one just for you.
Thank you, darling.
What was taken? Well, we had sonar get taken. There was portable X-ray get taken. I mean, Tam was trying to say they were his, but not his. They get taken from mine. Bastard. I'm sure it was Tam that took them. Took everything from me. And he knocks one back. Good selection. My good scalpels were taken. And about 6 litres of disinfectant fluid. I mean, that stuff's no cheap.
So, a sonar, a portable X-ray, your good scalpels, and 6 litres of disinfectant.
Aye. The good stuff,
Now,
mind.
I will make note of that. The good stuff. Now, what reason would Tam have for taking these items?
Probably cheap bastard doesn't want to buy his own. So he took everything in the divorce. He looks out against the window and you see the light, and it's, Ted's light's kind of orange, it's kind of dark, grubby. Tams across the road is bright neon, with the bulbs all round about it, flashing. It's got posters on the wall that are animated. People walking by, the poster with different tattoos, different piercings, different body modifications, fingers elongated, the elbows set back, and things like that. A lot more. It looks a lot more upmarket, although it's just across the street. It looks like it offers a shitload more. And you see, it's, as I said, it's the Tam's Bodily Emporium. We do the whole body, and there's an asterisk. And if you just peer a little bit, it says, "Accept the boss."
So, tell me about your divorce. How bad did it get?
Took everything. Everything. My mum's ashes, took them, the bastard. Used them for the cat. I mean, I was going to use them for the cat, but he got it, and he took the cat. It's just, I can't take it anymore. I mean, and the thefts. We just get rid of all the gangs out of the sector, and then the thefts start up. It's just, no. Look at him over there. He's got all this money, and he takes another swig of vodka.
Tell me about the gangs. You said that they have been kicked out of the sector.
Aye, the Shivers did a bang-up job here. Well, I think it was the Shivers. There's a couple of gangs operating. We've seen hide and hair of them in a couple of months now.
I see. Okay, so... And have you made any other enemies?
Me? Well, there was that one guy. Called himself a Spectre or something. He thought it was really cool. Got a testicle tattooed in his face. Was going to go out. Wanted to become a prop. And he lost his first 3 matches within, 15 minutes of each other. Wasn't very good. He then said it was my fault because the testicle just made him too obvious. And I said, but it's really good work, and if you didn't want it obvious, you still went to someone's shite. You know what it is. Another vodka pack.
Do you have the Spectre's name?
I'm pretty sure he's dead. That third fight was, aye. I can look it out for you, and he goes, takes you through to another room, and there's some old metal filing cabinets, start going through them. Yeah, Spectre. Ah, that's right. Spectacles Johnson? My fucking name is Spectacles Johnson. No wonder he called himself Spectre. He hands you over a file and it's got a list of things that were done. This wasn't only my work. The tattoo in the face, when you see it, it looks like a testicle taken out of the ball bag, and it's actually tattooed onto the face. The guy's got a big grinning smile, and there's other pictures there, and he's got his arm around Ted, giving the thumbs up. There's a wee newspaper clipping about his attempt to be a prop, and that he'd ended up, after the last fight, he'd ended up in hospital. And it looks like his injuries would soon claim his life. This is from a couple of years ago. Fucking spectacles.
I've got to say, your work, as niche as it is, these are the finest testicle tattoos I've ever seen.
Thank you. I did win awards back in the day. Tam took them too.
Were these specific awards for testicle tattoos, or tattoos in general?
Testicle tattoos. Not necessarily tattoos of testicles, but tattooing the testicles. Also, very, very delicate work. And if you go a wee bit too hard there, you've got burst testicle overshell. No one wants that.
Oh, I've had to patch up a few of those myself. I'm a medical doctor by training.
Oh, are you? Oh, then if you get my equipment back, then maybe I can help you out with some, extra stuff for you in case you need it. I know the bastards over at SLA. No, bastards over at SLA can charge you a wee bit much for it.
That's wonderful of you to offer. Thank you so much.
I get a good supplier.
Let me let me go and tell my associates what you've told me, and let's see if we can find the responsible party.
Go over to Tam's. He'll fucking have it, I'm telling you. Before you go over there, he will shit a brick and he'll give it all back.
Ah, but you see, Ted, we must build up the best case. If
We
we
can
leave
ask him to
any
give the
wiggle,
cat back too. Void.
if we leave any wiggle room, then the culprits can sneak away. We need to examine your
How can he
place of
sneak away?
business.
His house is over there. It's massive. Like his heat.
All right, I promise we'll be quick. I will go talk to my associates now. If you wait right here, Ted, I will be back. So I go and find the rest of the crew, and I share that information, and then I say to them, on the down low, making sure that Ted can't hear. He's very insistent on his ex-husband being responsible, but his ex-husband, the motive that Ted potentially offered, that he's a cheap bastard, doesn't fly with me because Tam seems to be doing pretty all right money-wise from what we can see outside of his shop. And these items, a sonar, a portable X-ray, good scalpels, and 6 litres of disinfectant, those are items I can imagine Tam would be able to get very easily.
Well, to be fair, those would also be items he would need.
I'm sorry, I can't understand a word you're saying, darling, but I must say your mask looks fucking fabulous.
Those are also items he would need, she says. Tam, that is.
I don't imagine he would. He got everything in the divorce. He even got Ted's mother's ashes that he used in the cat's litter tray, the cat that he also got from the divorce. Like,
Well, he didn't get everything, clearly. I mean, there's this clinic right here.
yes, and the intellectual property relating to testicles.
Sure.
But only testicles.
I could decide. He told me that either anything could be printed onto a testicle, or any testicle printed onto any area of the body.
Right.
A very niche form of tattooing, but apparently it does have its own awards show. I'm learning so much about humans. Humans are clearly very testicle focused as a species.
Hey, I mean, no, but yes. No, but yes.
No and yes are opposites.
Not for me. Not all humans. I'm gonna.
Oh, I see.
Not all humans.
Not all humans. I will write that down. Not all humans.
It's not a universal.
Oh,
Are we really going to start playing the not all human card? We have to admit what we are if we want to evolve.
Are you a testicle person?
No, I'm a human.
Are you a human that likes testicles?
Show me one who doesn't, who isn't
Well, brittle.
Dave, who lives 4 floors below us. Because that
Brittle.
guy's creepy. I've seen his hard. I've seen what he looks like. When he opens there with the computer open, on door open, that stuff's creepy.
Right. So
Little
if I could just gently move us in the direction of, doing
we have
the
to
job we
establish
were
the whole
sent
thing
here
about-
for.
We do
Yeah,
not
and
have
we're
to
talking
establish.
about that right now. Testicles. And the fact is, humans aren't testicle... Well, we are testicle-driven, but there's more to us than just that. But not all humans.
I'm suspecting that the humans that have testicles
I
are
think the
very
drugs are
testicle
wearing
driven,
off.
whereas humans that do not have testicles could take or leave them.
Like
Yeah,
Dave.
I would say that's an accurate assessment, Doctor. I found this tuft of hair in the vent.
Oh, quality. That's a look.
Have a look. Have a look.
Should I roll...
Just show it to whoever wants to see it.
Am I able to do any forensic work here?
You can give me a forensics roll. You will have a small kit that you can do, or you could also go out to the APC. They might have something there, although they won't be about much longer.
Right,
Could
so
I
where do I
also
roll
do-
again? Oh, submit. And 0 success.
Can I also do a forensic roll? Because apparently I have forensics, which is not bad.
You can indeed. Pat, if you want to spend a luck, you can. Sorry, Tam, if you want to spend a luck, as I said, just this time only, luck will regenerate next session.
No, I'll hold on to it. I'm getting nothing from this.
Let me have a look, darling. What's the number I need to hit? Target number?
10.
I have a trait. Vision good. +2 skill die success. Detect. Oh, it's only used for detect. This is a forensics. Doesn't matter. So no success dice modifier. No skill dice modifier. 1 success, 1 skill.
You can tell that so the saliva and the fibers, the kind of hair thing that Brittle found, are not from a human, not from a sentient species that you know of.
Sorry, I'm actually going to have to run away here for about 10 minutes. Can we take a quick 10-minute
Yeah.
break? I just need to get something sorted out. Sorry, something's just happened in the next room.
So,
Yeah, you okay?
yeah, same.
Yeah, fine.
actually.
It's just going to take a while to get this sorted, okay?
Right,
Alright,
you can go take a break. Do we want to take a break as well? Like go off
Let's take a break.
camera?
Yeah.
Would that be okay? Because
No, of course. Yeah, no, I meant
So sorry about this, folks.
No,
It's just
shut up.
something
Come
just.
on, go,
It's
mate.
fine.
Cheers.
I was about to ask myself because there's something I need to go and take care of as well.
No problem. Right, then what I'll do is
All
I'll
right.
stick it back on the countdown and we can come back in a few minutes. So if you're watching, please stay watching. We will be right back. If you're not watching, fuck you. Bye.
See you in 10 minutes.
So, yeah. Bye. And we are back. Everyone has done their life-saving procedures, and we are ready to entertain you again. Hopefully. If we don't entertain you, fuck you. Where do we leave off? We were all talking about
Theories.
So- I would like to, at some point, with my astonishingly good medical skill, medically examine the hair and the saliva with whatever happens to be lying around. If there's any like stethoscopes or anything lying around in this,
stethoscope.
not stethoscope. The thing you do this through when
Microscope.
microscope. Yes,
It could
that
work
thing.
if it gets a good if Delilah gets a good enough score.
I have a 4 in medical and 9 overall. Like it's
But
my
I
best skill.
don't think medical would be appropriate here. I'm thinking about it. It's forensic, yes. Medical, no.
Fair enough. Then in other words, I would turn around to Backlow and say, "How you were saying that you found something, Backlow."
So with all these boxes, they're labeled as if they were supposed to be for Tam over the road. These aren't they're not all boxes marked for Ted. There's some of them that are marked for Tam, as almost as if Ted is the one who's been doing the thieving.
But Ted was being very clear with me that Tam got everything in the divorce except the balls.
Well, I feel like we should at least talk to the other Tam. No disrespect, Tam. And, because it's possible, and you might not have come across this as a concept yet, but it is possible that someone is not telling the truth.
But why would Ted set this up? Because we were going to investigate, and
Plus,
'Cause he
Tam
wa-
could just be a miserable bastard and wants to see Ted suffer even more.
Exactly.
sure.
Did you find anything else here while I was talking to Ted?
Saliva,
Hair.
body glitter.
Yeah, there's a lot of glitter. Actually, the glitter extends into the shaft further, and then there's a sharp drop that leads into what I think is some kind of liquid, actually.
Plus, whoever did it couldn't have broke in through the shaft. We've got to go out.
Yeah.
What
Because
do you
of the
mean? You
name.
mean with the What you mean? They came through the shaft, but the screws were on the outside. Is that what you're talking
The
about?
screws are on the outside. So how do they get inside? So how do you unscrew them to get inside here? Screws
Well,
are
it's
in the
possible that was just an escape route, that the person entered through conventional means and then
Could be.
escaped through that way.
Aye.
But I mean, if somebody wants to drop down the shaft to test where we end up,
Now,
I wouldn't volunteer, but maybe somebody else would.
Yes, and that would risk the instruments like the portable X-ray. That could be quite delicate, and may
Wait a
not. Some of the portable X-ray and the sonar may not even fit down that shaft.
Mark, is there anything like what do you call it? You know those medical tubes that they devices that they use for going up your urethra and everything? Is there anything like that in here?
Like a catheter.
Yeah,
Catheter, yeah, but the one with camera.
Oh yeah.
Odds or even?
Even.
Yes, there is.
Right. Tom goes over and is like, right, Delilah, tell me, can you...
Vodka, everybody. And he comes, kind of spilling stuff over, nothing onto the floor, only onto the
Ted,
thing.
just the man for the moment. I'll tell you what, let's go in the other room and have a few more drinks,
Have you arrested Tam yet? Because
we're gathering evidence, Ted. We need evidence to secure a conviction.
Go over there, he's got my stuff, you'll see it, I bet he's got it right there. I'll be
If you want us to catch Tam, we need all the evidence we can get. Now, let my associates do their work, and let us go back to the kitchen and have a few drinks. Yes.
Aye. Anyone tell you look all right for a bird?
I get told that every day, Ted. Every day. And as me and Ted are walking out, I just turn around and just nod at everyone, just like, do the thing. Do the thing.
There. That's unfortunate. I wanted her to operate this thing. See if we can actually look down and see what's happening down. If there's anything down there.
I mean, I can get into the shaft, so I could probably at least lower it.
Right, but it's a medical thing. It doesn't go for meters and meters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but we can probably see what's down there anyway. Go from there.
Surely, does anybody have a torch? Honestly, I think having a torch.
I've got a torch.
You've all got torches.
Yeah.
Okay, so take a torch in with you, Brittle.
I did.
Oh, okay.
This is to see if we can look down into the...
It's pretty far down, is what I'm saying. I couldn't even light down.
The light doesn't hit the bottom, though, but you should adhere when it...
Get a bit more view on it. Might get lucky. Because I'm thinking, if Ted's got... Who are we dealing with? Tam or Ted? I forget now.
Ted here.
Ted here. If Ted's...
Tam is also here, actually. You're Tam.
Oh, for fuck. If Ted's taken this to get back at... Ted has done an inside job to get back at Tam. They might have unscrewed the stuff and thrown it down, pushed it in here, and it's went down into that soup down there.
And you think it's still there?
Aye. Alternatively, maybe Tam has done it, and he doesn't want to be caught with it, so we shoved it down there. Alternatively, there might have been a third person, just some random ganger, who waited, hung around, broke in. Whenever things got bad, whenever things got quiet, got the stuff, opened up, thinking they're getting away, and then.
Well, I'm not jumping down there, so if I'm gonna go down there,
that's why we should use the catheter to give a couple of extra.
Sure.
Yeah, I put I calculated the depth, and it's 78.5 meters. So I don't think that's going to get down there.
Oh, fuck.
Honestly, I feel like we should go and talk to Tam.
That's probably the easiest.
We should anyway, yeah, I agree. But is there, Brittle had a look...
Drop the balls.
Sorry?
Drop the balls in the hole, Tim suggested. Just saying.
Well,
Any
we'll take
tentacles,
that
Tim,
under
that we
advisement.
have as a group are attached to us. And also, if we did, that wouldn't solve the problem, Tim. Tim, your advice is not very good. But thank you for trying.
Shocker.
Are there any balls in here?
Oh, there's plenty of what do you call it? What do you call them? Prosthetics.
Aye.
Various sizes and types, and they're made of different materials, different colours. Some of them are neon, some of them are flashing, some of them are animated.
Right, I grab one of the flashing ones, and I sort of try to roll it in so it goes, and hopefully listen to see if I can hear it. Not well. I don't even know what I'm doing.
No, because that it's too far down. The Bridley had already said that she barely heard the splash that it made.
Yeah, and if you think I'm going down that shaft, fuck you, because I'm not.
Fair.
Yeah, fair.
That's what she said.
Let's just talk to Tim.
Hi.
You go out to get Delilah, and Ed's lying on her shoulder sobbing, and he took the cat, he took the ashes, and the swell, he just didn't care.
Now, Ted, darling, I want you to listen
The
to me.
cat's meant to get the good stuff. They want my mom's ashes.
Ted, I need you to focus and look me in the eye.
He looks at you and he's trying to look you in the eye, and his eyes are wavering left and right, left and right.
He may have taken everything, but empires have been built on balls alone.
You're right. I can find my way back to the top of the testicular pile.
I'm sure you will. Now, looks like my associates are finished. We are going to go and extend our inquiries elsewhere, but we'll be back.
Kick that cunt's head and arrest him, or tell him I love him and I want him back.
We will find who did this. You have my word.
Cheers. And he takes out a voucher, 10% from your next testicle piercing. How about it, Doc?
Thank you. That's very kind of you, Ted. Now, let's go.
Delilah, that's possibly the worst pep talk I've ever heard, but thank you for trying.
I did not have much to work with, my dear Brooke.
Fair.
As you leave the store, you see the APC start to drive off. The Jimmy waving, the driver's sign comes out and shows the middle finger. Yeah, wrong way. And beeps. And you hear just on your communicator, there's a payphone in the corner, and it's getting quieter and crackles. Give us a call when you need us. And you head over to Tam's Bodily Emporium.
Just before we go
all
in,
your
I'd like to
bodily
hand
needs.
the coupon I just received to our Tam, Patrick Tam. Be like, in case you're interested, I hear you have an interest in balls.
Balls. Looks very serious here.
So, what's the plan?
Talk to Tam.
Yeah, well, we're not going to go in and arrest him just because that cunt
No.
said we should, right?
Which is
No.
It's just inquire.
No.
Cool. All right.
Like, have you heard that Ted's missing some stuff? And if he has, maybe he's surprised, and we can work with that. And
Well, see if he says that he's got some missing stuff.
if he's got nothing to hide, I mean, we could look to his stuff as well.
Well, we are SLA agents, and you know what they say. Don't fuck with SLA agents.
They
What
did
if we
say
go
that.
in there, all force, and say we're searching the place? We just start searching. And I can placate with my witticisms whilst you tear the place apart and see if any of these items are there.
I mean, we could always ask first. Maybe he's cooperative.
Maybe.
If he's not, then I vote yes, research anyway.
Carrot first, stick later.
Yeah. We play nice at first, and then if it gives us reason to be difficult, we'll be difficult.
We have a saying on my home planet. Good bird, shit bird. You want to do with the old good bird, shit bird, eh?
No, as soon as we just go in there, ask some questions. If he holds back, we cut off his thumbs.
I would vote against that.
Or his balls. I mean,
We'll work our way down.
okay.
You know.
Sure.
I must insist we do not mutilate the man.
Must you insist?
Why?
Because violence is never the answer.
Yeah, right. She says, holding a gun.
We're about to go and talk to
Delilah
somebody.
doesn't have a gun.
We're about to go and talk to somebody who deals mostly with the piercings of genitalia. I'm pretty sure violence.
Full body, thank you very much. It even says so on the sign with an
Full-
asterisk.
Full
except for
body,
the testicles.
except for the testicles. I'm pretty sure violence has been at some point the answer to several questions in Tam's life.
It's also been the
Probably,
question several times.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's also been the reason why Tam and Ted divorced.
Well, who wants to be good bird? Who wants to be shit bird?
I mean, Delilah, you're pretty good at being what do you call it? Good bird.
I am a wonderful bird.
There
I'd have
you
you
go.
know.
So maybe you can be the nice bird.
Okay, I'll be good bird, and if it all goes to shit, I will say shit bird. And then you act and do your thing.
Sure, I'll shoot him.
No violence.
Oh yeah. No, we trashed the place. Yeah, I get it.
You can commit violence on things that aren't alive.
Gotcha.
So we kill him first.
I don't
We kill him last, but I mean last resort.
Let's not murder the only suspect we have. Please.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
that's not even true. We do have this other suspect potentially.
Yeah,
Can I
we
tell
do.
you about him?
What?
I mean,
No.
Ted is a suspect, I believe.
Oh, yes. But Ted did mention that there was somebody called Spectacles Johnson,
What?
a former patient of Ted's. I can't believe I didn't tell you about him. A former patient of Ted's who had a particularly adorable tattoo on his testicle. He wanted,
On his
as he was
face.
trying to... sorry?
Was that not the one in the face?
Testicle on the face. Sorry.
Yes.
He had a wonderful tattoo.
The unicorn one was on a different testicle.
Right. He had a wonderfully intricate tattoo of a testicle put on his face as he wanted to become a prop, a particularly flashy mercenary, and get on television. Unfortunately, he spectacularly failed in his career and may have blamed Ted and his tattoo for his failure.
So what happened to this Johnson?
Well, last reported, on his last job, he was severely injured and may not have survived. And this was several years ago. So he may be dead. So he may be a dead end. But worth mentioning. So we have 3 suspects. A possibly dead man with a testicle on his face, Ted, and Tam. Now, shall we go do good bird,
No.
bad bird?
Not you, Tam.
Good bird, shepherd.
Good bird, shit bird. Shall we do good bird, shit bird?
Sure.
Backlog, you appear to have muted your visor.
I'll do the standing at the back looking terrifying bird if it's all the same to you.
You're pretty good at that, so sure.
Aye, I passed first grade in lurking.
All right, so we've got good bird, shit bird, terrifying bird, and, well,
Male bird.
the other Tam.
The tam bird.
Hashtag not all times.
You enter into Tam's bodily emporium, and it's really loud electro music. So from the 90s, really heavy bass. Lights are flashing. There's two men wearing basically leather jock straps with things coming over. Hi, I'm Greg, and this is Greg. What are you liking Pierce today? Sorry, no testicles.
I'm sorry, you're both called Greg.
Yes, we're Greg.
I would like to speak to Tam, please.
Oh, Tam's really busy right now.
I'd like
If
to
you'd like a
speak. We'd like
tattoo,
to
then
speak
you
to
can speak to
Tam now,
Sandra.
Greg.
I'm
Greg.
sorry. Tam's really busy right now. If you'd like a tattoo, you can speak to Sandra.
Do we
You see
have
Sandra's a neophrone sitting there, and you can see her flicking out her, what do you call it?
talent?
No, her feathers around her hands, cigarette in her mouth, the ash kind of on and off. The feathers are kind of grubby looking. Best tattoo artist in Mort City.
I think I may have an in here. Let me do my work.
Please.
I walk over to Sandra and say, and I say in the Neophron language, "Hello, darling. How are you doing today?"
Oh, well, absolutely devastated at the lack of culture here. It's wonderful to see someone like you.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Like when I bought this armor and my shield so I could do my work.
Stunning. Stunning. Some of the neophones that come down here, they're just armor has nothing put into it. It's a shame. Shame, I tell you.
It's a massive shame. Terrible shame. But we must do what we can to bring color to this dark and dreary place.
I mean, I can colour your feathers if you want, but I don't think I'd want to spoil any of your skin under there with tattoos. I mean, maybe some of your compatriots back there, but don't let Greg pierce your beak. He's always wanted to pierce my beak. Don't let him do it. Either of them.
I would never let
Maybe
anyone
Greg,
pierce my beak.
but not Greg. Good. Better that way. Really classic looking beak you have.
Thank you. I do love yours as well.
She preens a little bit, and the beak is actually kept very, very nice. And you see there's some ink running through it as if it's been tattooed into the bone of the beak.
That is beautiful craftsmanship. And just for the record, everybody else can just hear squawk, 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 squawk.
I was about to. It's like I think Brent will turn to the others like, I wonder what they like.
And the two Gregs are dancing around you both, and put their heads up there, looking at the back of them. One goes, no, he dances away.
I mean, Delilah didn't say anything about shooting, someone else.
Come, get tattoos done.
I think shooting anybody who's not...
Take out my SCL badge. It's like, do you go and get fucking Tam?
Oh, we're not fucking Tam.
Can I shoot the leg, maybe?
Maybe I.
Waste of ammunition if they're not directly involved with the case.
Delilah, give me a diplomacy roll. We can get this. Yeah.
I was about to ask, actually. I would like to ask Sandra. I was about to say the following, really. Now, listen. I'm afraid I'm here on business, and I would show her my SLA card. Be like, we're investigating a crime, and it is very important that we speak to Tam immediately.
Did someone off that head?
Sorry?
Oh, did someone off that head? I wouldn't be surprised.
What do you mean off him? Why would somebody want to off Ted?
Well, Tam's a little bit bitter about the testicle thing. I thought maybe he'd paid someone. Wouldn't put it past him.
What was it that made you think that he would be so upset to put a hit out on Ted?
Give me a roll first, because maybe I overstepped my bounds there.
Okay. What roll?
Diplomacy.
Are you sure it's not persuasion?
Yeah, give me persuasion.
Excellent. That's my second best skill. What's the number?
10.
Target number 10. I don't get a bonus because she is also a Neophron, so It's all normal. If there's any other species, I would have got a bonus there.
There you go. It's a fantastic success. Well, Tam did not take it well that Ted got the testicles. Said the testicles were his favourite part. And he said he could always do better than Ted with testicles, but between you and me, it was Ted that always got the awards. I've been here 20 years and, I don't have testicles. Don't really care for testicles. But Ted does do amazing work. Sometimes when Tam's drunk, you hear him mumbling about it. Pretty sure he took all of Ted's awards in the divorce as well. Quite petty, that man. Don't say I told you, though.
Oh, never. Never. Thank you so much for that insight into Tam. Now I think you understand why it's imperative that we talk to Tam as soon as humanly possible.
Oh, he's upstairs. He's hiding away. He's probably hungover again.
Is it okay if me and my associates go up and talk to him?
Greg! Let them go up there. Really? Yeah. Let them go. Okay, and they're dancing, and they make sure to dance out of the way back, though. And they're like trying to so lounge sexily over Brittle and Tam, but not really succeeding at all.
If they get close to Brittle, I'm going to fire a warning shot up in the air.
They notice you going for your gun and just kind of scoot away with more towards Tam again.
I don't know how, but they've managed to set the movement back. This has managed to set the movement back.
Oh, they're not gay. They are not gay whatsoever. They're into Sandra, but Sandra doesn't want them.
I think Pat just meant any movement.
Okay.
Yeah!
Every movement
Every
has
movement.
just been set back.
Yeah.
Somehow
human
this
near
has
from-
managed to even push back the labour movement.
I think the Labour movement has been killed hundreds of years ago in the Slay
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah,
I think the Labour movement is very dead.
Well, yeah, there we go. Set back.
Yeah, exactly.
By a
And it's
lot.
just made it even worse. They put it back before it was born.
The Gregs are Mr. Slay.
Oh, I love the Gregs. They're great. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll tag along upstairs.
This shop is much bigger. You don't see the same what you call it, a stereo room that Ted has. There's a lot more opportunities for lounging about here. There's lots and lots of moving posters. The music's extremely loud, lights flashing. There's a little kind of curtain over stairs that wind up into the building. Who's going first?
I don't mind going first, but I feel like I should be like someone should go first in front of me to say, "Hey, I want to ask you some questions," and then I just come in behind that person, and I'm happy to roll for intimidate because I can do that. But yeah, I think the effect is lessened if I go in and Tam asks me, "Who the fuck are you?" and I don't say anything.
I vote that Tam speaks to Tam, actually.
Cool.
Yes, we've done good bird. Now it's time for whatever the fuck kind of bird
Bird.
Tam is.
It's Tambird. We agreed on that.
Tambird.
Hang on.
Hey,
Let me-
Mr. Tambird, read and play a
Right.
song. for
Let me get
me.
my mad eyes on. I want to look like I'm about to fight my dad.
You say
All right,
things
how's that looking?
suggest a dark and twisted backstory that I would love to hear more about later.
But before that, as you're heading upstairs, Tam, give me a detect roll, please.
Sure. Fuck you, Ashleigh, for getting that song in my head.
Sorry, darling.
One success and with
Two skill
Okay.
success, two skill successes. Okay.
Yep.
You can hear kind of meowing and a scratching.
like a cat or
Yeah, definitely sounds like a cat. As you get nearer to the top, you then see it as a very small, like ginger cat. And it's pawing at a door and it's meow.
oh god, lads, look at it, look at the little kitty, look at it.
But beyond
Hello.
that, you can hear water running.
Okay. By any chance, is the tuft of hair we found, is that orange?
No, it was white.
It's white. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Hey, come here, come here, come here, everyone. Oh yeah, we cunt ya.
Can I try to talk to the cat a little bit? Like, please calm down, kitty. We're not here for you.
Give me, is there an animal handling or?
I was thinking just diplomacy, but maybe it's
Well,
not.
give me diplomacy. Why not? Give me diplomacy. That might work with a cat. Oh, catnip. That would be Delilah. Might have the catnip. I couldn't fit the doctor on our sign because I really shit at doing this. And Tim, I will be asking you for help making a better one for next week.
I have no training with animals.
We're all animals, darling.
I have
Am I just making a regular diplomacy now, or when?
Yeah, just regular diplomacy. Difficulty 10.
Okay. Nice.
Cat calms down and rubs against your armor. Sorry, against your legs. Something you've got leg armor, and jumps up onto you. Kind of, it's a very small cat. Meows again. Meow. And you see little collar. It says void on it.
Void.
Void. It's the cat's name.
Nice. Nice cat. Gonna pet the cat.
You pet the cat, and it looks over at Tam. You didn't know diplomacy, you cunt. You can see it in the face. You can hear the water still running. It's not stopped. It's not gone slower.
I'm gonna just sort of push the door to see if it just opens first.
It does open and see some more steam, kind of purple lighting. Give me another detect, please.
Well,
This will decide whether you get any fear.
Didn't succeed.
And I think you need to raise your fear rating by 2. As when you, if you don't worry about that now, we can do that later.
Okay.
You enter, you can smell. So bath soap, there's lots of bubbles about. Bath's empty. But on the wall next to the bath, there's a tongue with a nail through it. And that's where we'll leave it for this evening.
Wait, so we were in the bathroom.
Tam entered the bathroom, yeah.
Yeah, Tam is the first one in, so I don't think the rest of us.
Tam entered the bathroom, and there's a tongue stuck to the wall.
So
and
nailed
loads
to
of
the wall.
salts lying around. Okay.
There's the bath's filling up with bubbles, but there's no body there. Detect would have gotten you some other stuff, but no, you had to feel it.
Such is the way. I mean, we succeed and it doesn't matter when it's like diplomacy with cats.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we spent our luck wisely in having a diplomatic moment with a cat.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If that could work for my cat,
I think it makes sense because
it would be brilliant because he started hissing at the corner of a room, and I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I understand.
That is some fucked up shit. Oh fuck! I gotta show you. I'll mention after the stream ends. But yes,
we Tales of Myth and Mayhem. Well, sorry. Then you go.
I was just going to say, just so we know, I have 6 doses of a drug called honesty.
Always good to know. And
if one of you
wishes, torture.
I don't have skill in torture.
You
That's
do.
the thing.
Yes.
But if somebody who does have a skill in torture,
you do have a skill in torture.
I do.
Yeah, you're medical. You get skill in torture.
No, I don't.
You should have at least 1 point on it.
I honestly don't.
But it comes from your medical thing. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
That's crazy because I didn't add it. I'm going to add it now.
Ha. Right. So, we are Tales of Myth and Mayhem. I'm Mark. I was your storyteller for this evening. We were playing Slate Industries, the first in a short campaign as we take a break from Die. I had a lot of fun getting back into this. I talked too much about testicles. But we'll go around, see what everyone thought of the night, and then we will fuck off. So we'll start in the way we left, way we entered. Patrick, how was your evening, sir?
I enjoyed it. This is a very
Don't
interesting
sound
game.
so fucking surprised.
Well, it's not that. It's just, I often am shocked when I start playing a game I haven't spent a month researching. And turns out I enjoy it. It's like, oh, am I going to enjoy Fading Suns? Nah, looks a bit shit. Oh my god, this is Dune. Am I going to enjoy dedicating the next 5 years of my life to this game called Pendragon? I don't. Oh my god, it is great. I might actually have a Pendragon campaign coming idea. I'll mention. Yeah, that's anyway, yeah, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed trying to play the wannabe hard lad, which anyone who's lived in Belfast, Glasgow, or in that sort of section is probably well aware of. It's like I'm the tough guy. No, you're not.
no, you're not, mate. You're the guy that bends down to tie your laces before you get in the fight. It's
yeah. You're the guy the tough guy uses. You're the guy the tough guy uses as a sheath for his knife. Usually, the
I'll just leave this here.
Yeah. And I'll pass over to Thea. Thea, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had fun. It took a little bit of time for me to get into it, but I think I need to find a character voice and everything, and I think I've landed on Rachel being sarcastic and volatile and
shooty.
And very trigger happy because, I mean, she's survived so much. I think she's just testing how far along she can get at this point.
Understandable.
She's very lucky and very unlucky at the same time. So that's fun to explore.
Very cool.
Yeah. I don't think I remember. Was it Ashleigh next? Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I think so. And speaking of someone who's trigger happy, yes, I had fun. I quite like the idea of being a largely silent until violence erupts, and then you can really see what she can do.
And she will get her chance.
Oh yes. So that'll be fun. As I defend our diplomatic avian companion. Yes, good fun. Looking forward to kind of, getting into the rest of it. Yeah, and with that, let's go to Michelle.
I'm enjoying Dr. Delilah Bacon. As per usual, I've made a character that absolutely does not fit into the vibe of what Mark's trying to do at all.
Of course it does. It's wonderful.
She's the only happy person in Mort City.
You were in a shop filled with testicles. It's absolutely fine.
Wonderful.
And also, I want to point out that Delilah actually made every other character very happy by her presence so far. So that's,
True.
I mean, yeah. Spreader of joy.
Well, that's the one thing that she can do. She can do that and medicine. In a fight, she's got the pacifist trait, which means that she doesn't have an initiative.
Nice.
She goes last, and she doesn't do that much except pump everybody else full of drugs.
We'll protect you.
Which is fine by everybody else,
Yeah,
I think.
honestly,
Yes.
it's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's everyone's going to be a drug addict by the end of this. I think that's going to happen.
Awesome.
And you have to be all right with that. So I'm sorry in advance. But yeah, I'm enjoying Delilah Bacon, and I'm enjoying everybody else's character too. This is a good set of characters.
As just before I forget, the soft drugs are on page 170, so in the Dinks book, and the hard drugs, combat drugs, are on 168.
Okie dokie.
So I think those are
but why they weren't in the first place we looked, where Rush was listed, it's weird.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
Those must be the two topics we've spoken about maybe too much this stream. Drugs and testicles.
Oh, the industries, there's going to be a lot of drugs. Testicles, as you know, that was a surprising one. However, entertaining. So we are Tales of Myth and Mayhem. We are back on Saturday night with Massive Nyarlathotep, on Sunday with Fallout, and on this time next Tuesday we have the season finale of We All Fall Down, our Marvel Multiverse RPG. So yeah, Thank you for watching. If you watched, give us a like, subscribe, comment, join Discord, all that sort of shit. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
Ta-ta!
Ta-ta.